While the broader retail market focused on near-term volatility, institutional capital quietly executed a massive structural reallocation. A sharp surge of over 1% across major benchmark indices signaled a powerful risk repricing, catalyzed by a key earnings beat from Tata Consultancy Services. This sudden return of confidence sent the Nifty IT index soaring, showing that smart money is actively positioning for a major trend reversal. Here is what is changing. This is not just a brief rally, but a fundamental realignment of sector leadership as we enter the first quarter. To understand where this capital is flowing, we must first analyze the core operating mode of Tata Consultancy Services. As India's largest IT exporter, the company operates as the digital backbone for global banking, retail, and manufacturing giants. This deep enterprise integration creates incredibly high switching costs, turning their massive order book into an exceptionally resilient recurring revenue engine. When global corporations look to optimize their operating expenses, they rely on this platform, making the business highly insulated during global macroeconomic slowdowns. But that is only part of the story. While technology defensive plays consolidate, organized retail is witnessing a massive transition. Kalyan Jewellers is leading a structural shift from unorganized, regional operations to a dominant national footprint. By leveraging its strong local brand equity and systematically upgrading to organized retail spaces, the company is capturing premium market share. This transition is not just about selling jewelry, it is a systemic modernization play that alters the retail working capital dynamic across India. Now look at how the margin metrics become interesting. The latest quarterly earnings release from Tata Consultancy Services revealed a remarkably resilient financial performance. Despite facing systemic wage hikes and rising delivery costs, operating margins remained stable. This margin defense was supported by improved deal execution and a sharp focus on high-margin discretionary projects. The street was bracing for deep margin contraction, but instead, the company delivered solid bottom-line stability, triggering a massive wave of short covering. In the retail sector, a parallel margin story is unfolding for Kalyan Jewellers. Institutional investors are closely watching the company's return on equity metrics. The transition toward a franchise-led model is accelerating, which means lower capital expenditure and faster inventory turnover. By reducing its debt load and focusing on franchise-owned, company-operated outlets, Kalyan is transforming its balance sheet. This capital-efficient structure allows them to scale rapid national expansion without taking on heavy leverage. The next signal comes from management's capital allocation and forward execution strategy. The leadership at Tata Consultancy Services highlighted that while global macro uncertainties persist, clients are continuing to prioritize digital transformation and artificial intelligence pipelines. Management's conservative but highly effective strategy of converting deal total contract value into active billing is progressing smoothly. This steady, highly reliable approach is restoring confidence that global corporate spending is not halting, but rather shifting to more critical efficiency-focused projects. Meanwhile, the strategic outlook from Kalyan Jewellers management points to a rapid expansion into non-South markets. The executive team is capitalizing on regional taste preferences with localized design hubs. This reduces regional dependency and boosts higher margin-studded diamond jewelry sales. Management's clear target of increasing the share of non-South revenue represents a major structural shift in their product mix. If executed correctly, this will significantly improve consolidated operating margins over the coming fiscal quarters. That leads us to a bigger question regarding the broader industry landscape. The technology sector has been weighed down by sticky inflation and high interest rates in Western markets, which forced global enterprises to freeze discretionary spend. However, current global macro signals suggest that we may be approaching the end of this restrictive cycle. As inflation cools and central banks shift towards rate cuts, multinational corporations are likely to release deferred tech budgets, presenting a massive tailwind for Indian IT service exports. Here is where the derivative metrics become highly tactical. Derivative analyst Sudeep Shah highlights that as the new quarter begins, both mid-cap and small-cap indices are showing strong structural momentum. Open interest build-up and market breadth indicators suggest that this outperformance is not a short-term bubble, but a persistent capital rotation. High beta segments are seeing sustained long position accumulation, which means active institutional traders are looking past near-term macro headwinds to capture alpha in mid and small-cap leaders. But we must look closely at the potential risks. Despite the positive momentum, structural vulnerabilities remain in the IT sector. A prolonged recovery timeline in Western discretionary spend, rising talent retention costs, and persistent wage inflation could squeeze operating margins. If enterprise clients delay signing new contracts, or if pricing pressure from hyperscalers intensifies, top-line growth could stagnate. This makes premium valuations for IT majors highly sensitive to any execution delays over the coming quarters. Similarly, organized jewelry retail is highly vulnerable to systemic macro headwinds. Extreme volatility in international gold prices can disrupt consumer buying patterns and distort raw material inventory valuations. Any sharp hike in custom duties or restrictive local gold import policies could put immediate pressure on gross margins. Additionally, intensifying regional competition from established corporate national brands could spark aggressive promotion wars, potentially driving customer acquisition costs higher and denting near-term profitability. The market appears to be pricing in a gradual recovery rather than a swift structural shift. From a valuation perspective, the Nifty IT index is trading close to its historical multiples, which means it is no longer deeply discounted, but offers strong relative strength compared to overextended sectors. For long-term investors, the focus is shifting from simple multiple expansion to high-quality, predictable earnings visibility. Companies that consistently maintain robust free cash flows and strong balance sheets are positioned to lead the next leg of this structural cycle. This leads us to our tactical market strategy. First, we are placing the IT sector on a selective breakout watch. Specifically, Tata Consultancy Services is testing critical technical resistance levels backed by strong volume expansion. A sustained breakout above these levels would signal a structural trend reversal. Meanwhile, Kalyan Jewellers remains on our breakout watch as well. This is driven by its strong relative strength in the consumer discretionary index and key positive momentum signals in its F&O contracts. As we navigate this market cycle, keeping a close eye on sector rotation and key derivative trends remains absolutely crucial. The relationship between strong earnings execution and institutional volume will define the next market leaders. If you want to stay ahead of these deep structural setups and receive elite, institutional-grade market intelligence, make sure to subscribe to SR Money News and turn on notifications and join us as we systematically break down the macroeconomic trends shaping your portfolio. We will see you in the next deep dive.